Greetings and good afternoon from Amsterdam International Airport. Today we are taking a ride on the Netherland Spoorwegen to Utrecht Centraal. We start our video right where our previous trip left off. Having gotten off our flight from London Heathrow, we begin making our way to the train station section of the terminal. I have a video linked below on that trip that went live last week, so check it out if you haven't. There are a number of signs located throughout the hub, making it easy to navigate. Looking at this one, it showed the train station was right through here. The station hall is quite large, with a number of shops, bars, and departure boards located all around. This allows passengers to grab a snack or drink if need be, and to make sure that passengers know where their train is so they don't miss it. Looking at the sign, it showed our train was due to arrive in 15 minutes, so it's now time to head down to the platform so we don't miss it. Now, if I had ended up missing this train, however, it wouldn't have been much of an issue. Because of service frequency, I would have just been able to get on the next one in less than 30 minutes, so A+ to NS for high frequency. You'll be able to see what I mean in a later video. We actually got down to the platforms before our train even arrived, giving us some time to kill while we wait. We don't have to wait very long, however, as our train arrives after only about a minute. With our train now having arrived, it's now time to climb aboard for our ride to Utrecht. The interiors on this train are quite different from what I've experienced in the US, in that they are much more fresh and modern. I'll go over the seating some more once we get moving. Boarding is rather fast, and it's not long before the doors close and our train gets moving. It's not long before we exit the tunnels under the airport, and we begin running right down the middle of the Netherlands highway at a relatively high speed. Unlike trains back in the US, most European trains run on electric power, which allows them to operate faster and more efficiently. In the US, most trains outside of some local commuter trains and Amtrak's Northeast Corridor run on diesel power, and combined with most of the tracks having strict speed limits, it limits their speed and frequency. Because trains in the Netherlands are much more frequent and comprehensive, cars are less of a need, hence why the highways beside us are considerably less busy than in America. Amsterdam Zuid is our first stop on way to Utrecht. As with just about anything on this route, the stop is fast and efficient, and we're on the move again in just over a minute. It's now time to take a look at the seating on NS. The seats are about what you would expect for a commuter train service, with just enough legroom to stretch out beneath the seat, but it was rather hard to do so with all the luggage I was traveling with. As usual, a tray table folds down from the seat in front, but unlike on Amtrak or airliners, the seat doesn't extend, but with the seats relatively close together, it's not like it really needs to. The padding on the seat is rather stiff and doesn't make for the most comfortable seat to me, but seeing as we're only on the train for a short amount of time, it works just fine. Unlike on intercity and long-distance trains, the seats on NS don't recline, which is the case with most commuter trains in both Europe and the US. The armrests on the seats are rather hard, but at least they fold up for easy entrance. Overall, the seating here works just fine for a short commuter ride, but they would be less than ideal for anything longer than that. While we're cruising, there's one thing that would be good to point out, and that's how quiet the cars are. Compared to Amtrak, the new cars and better maintained tracks make for a much smoother and quieter ride. Just listen here. For comparison, here's our clip from our ride on Amtrak Southwest Chief. Located at each end of the car is a screen depicting the stops on the route and our train status. Looking at it showed our train was going to be about 5 minutes late into Utrecht Centraal, which doesn't seem like much, but the standards in the Netherlands are rather strict when it comes to schedule. Coming up next is Amsterdam Centraal, which is right in the middle of downtown Amsterdam. The station here is quite large, serving a number of commuter and high-speed train lines, as well as the terminus for one of many Nightjet sleeper trains. Stay tuned for when I take it in just a few weeks. Departing Amsterdam Centraal, we soon head out through the Netherlands countryside, passing by fields and barns as we zoom towards Utrecht. Urbanization soon returns as we approach Utrecht, and I soon started to get ready for arrival. As our train rolled to a stop, I made my way downstairs to disembark into Utrecht Centraal. As with all the others, the stop in Utrecht is quite quick, our train departing after only about 2 minutes to continue on towards Rotterdam. With our train now gone, it's time to head up into Utrecht Centraal station, where we'll end today's video. In the next video, I'll be right back here in Utrecht Centraal to take a ride on the INA Sprinter train to Rotterdam Centraal. Anyways, if you enjoy my videos, I suggest clicking a like and subscribing to the channel if you haven't. I'd also love to say a huge thank you to the considerable growth on this channel in recent times, as it's a true motivation for me to keep making great content like this. I have a lot of great content coming up shortly, so stick around if that's something you want to see. Anyways, that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed the ride, and I will see you all next time. Take care.